Hello, dear Sagittarius, and welcome to your 2022 theme of the year. If you are new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. Please don't forget to hit on the bell button so that you get notified. All right, so let's see what's the theme. It's going to be a short video as I do every year at the end of the year. Well, my dear Sagittarius, you have the tower and you have the mountain. Some of the Sagittarians are planning to migrate to another country. They are planning to go to another country and settle down there. So Sagittarians who are doing that are going to be very busy, going to the government offices, or rather I would say the embassies, and trying to deal with all the paperwork. This is what I'm seeing, a lot of administrative work seen, my dear Sagittarians, for you. I am also seeing that some of the Sagittarians can get an opportunity to work abroad. This is what I'm seeing also. There must be an offer that can come, but expect delays this year, my dear Sagittarians. Whatever you want to do, there is a delay energy, there is some kind of obstacle, especially if you want to go abroad, or even if it is a divorce case. I see a lot of delays and obstacles. So this year, if you are planning to get divorced this year, there you have to expect some kind of delays this year. It's not happening very fast and very smooth. It's not going to happen that way. And I'm seeing the Sagittarians are going to be quite tough and rigid this year. They are going to be like extremely stubborn. This is what I'm seeing. They are not ready to budge a bit also. This is what I'm seeing for some Sagittarians. The state of mind is going to be a bit like that. And they will also feel a bit blocked. They want to go somewhere, but they feel locked and imprisoned. Restrictions are seen upon some Sagittarians this year. This is what I'm seeing in general. Those of you who already have some kind of lawsuits going on, you might have some legal restrictions that you will have to follow. For example, it's regarding a child, the charge of a child and things like that. So there can be some kind of restrictions, legal restrictions given to you about the whole thing also. And I am also seeing that some of the Sagittarians, they will move into a new job or a new office also, the same job but a new office. This is what I am seeing also. I am also seeing that some of you might feel either you or your partner can be a bit cold and distant from you this year. Those of you who are not in a very healthy relationship, I am seeing that there is this element of being cold towards the other person. And how can I say, passive aggressivity is seen in the nature of one of you. Either it's you or your partner is being a bit distant from you. But those of you who are also in a committed relationship, you might have to face certain things together at this point of time. Not very big problems, but yes, there can be certain things that administrative work that you will have to do together, some kind of paperwork. And those of you who are elderly might have to visit the hospital for doing the regular checkups religiously. This is what I'm saying. Don't neglect anything. Just be, there is nothing big seen. But however, especially get your bloodstream things checked so that things are moving well inside of your body. Okay, there are no obstructions anywhere, because as we see the energy of blockage, it is better to get yourself checked, because what happens is a stitch in time saves 9, right? So this is what you will have to follow. Health wise, your head and your backbone and spine, the back and the spine needs attention this year. So head I can understand, because there is going to be lots to do, there is going to be lots to deal with, right? So this is why you have to keep your head cool, and optimism is the key to this year, my dear Sagittarians. The optimism, because when hurdles arise, if you see the mountain is very big, if you see this mountain is really big, or this tower is big to cross. Long, tall thing. How are you going to cross? You have to go around it. Best thing is to go around it instead of even digging and making a pathway. Go around it. Best thing is go around it, my dear Sagittarians. Don't try to climb this big mountain if it seems to be too big. Just go around and give yourself a break and tell stress, hey, let's break off now. Okay, this is what you have to tell the stress that can come in small quantities this year. You just have to break off and say, I am not related to you. I'm a stress-free person now on. All right, whatever is the form of the stress, it can be in the form of a person, in the form of a job, in the form of your lifestyle, in the form of your own thinking pattern. All right, my dear Sagittarius. And I would also like to tell you, my dear Sagittarians, is that some of you might take a lovely holiday and visit some kind of a beautiful, place where there are beautiful mountains, and just to see the magnanimity and this beautiful mountains that, wow, when you're just in front of them, everything appears so small, no? And so this is how it is all about. It's like everything is just, your worries are so small, and look at the solutions can be really, really big also in front of you. And admire those mountains, that nature, the arms of Mother Nature. It just, you will feel nourished. So I see some of you taking a wonderful walk in the national parks, in big gardens, and in the mountainous regions, and just some of you might almost go on a pilgrimage to say the Himalayas, or the mountainous regions of your country, and just admire that. If you have mountains around you, and just admire them, and somewhere those mountains are going to give you strength. So don't forget to connect to the mountains this year, my dear Sagittarius. So all in all, lot of things happening. Just one thing I would like to say is that rigidity on good things is a good thing, but rigidity on very little things, which very we can compromise, adjust, is a bad thing, because then it will block our path. Okay, let's adapt a bit, let's compromise a little bit, and let's come halfway to find solutions. Okay, my dear Sagittarius. So on that, I would like to say thank you very much for listening. Please do like, share, and comment, and I shall see you next time. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless.